Peace to all the divine primordial deities. Now in this video, there's an elder speaking. The video was very informative, so I shared it on my page. If you want to see it in its entirety, go check it out. Now, a book was wrote back in 1996. 9 geneticists discovered that Black Africans possess more DNA series than any other group on Earth. Now remember, they put us all in one category, but we know that us so-called African Americans are not African or a Kebalan. We know that we are the Indigo people, which is the original Native Americans. It also stated that your Africans, which is a Kebalan, they have 9 DNA series, while Europeans have only 6, which means that everybody that possesses phenomelanin has 6. So the more DNA series you have, the greater your potential for genius. Let's get into it. The Africans was tested and they had 9 DNA series. They stopped at Africa, and the reason why is because they tried to hide the gods in plain sight. They did not want to test America. Why? Is because America is the cradle of civilization. It's not a Kebalan. They knew if they tested us over here, the Indians, the Aboriginal copper-colored Native Americans, that we would possess more DNA strands than the Africans. Why? Is because America is the cradle of civilization. And of course, the percentage of the DNA strands are going to be higher because that's where everything started. This video, I am giving my perspective and what was placed on my spirit. Just know, these dogs had an agenda the entire time against us. America is the old world. It's the beginning. It is your Garden of Eden. America is the ancient Egypt. It was called many names because America is the cradle of civilization. It's the old world. Africa, ancestral name, is called a Kebalan. They came after us. So if they have 9 and they're not the cradle of civilization, just imagine how many we have. This is what the Spirit put on my heart. And this is what I got from research. We have 12 strands, but we carry up to 48. Don't play with me. See, this is the secret that they've been holding on because they've been trying to hide the gods in plain sight. That's why they did not want to document us. They just stuck with documenting Africans, but they didn't want to bring themselves over to America to test us because they knew that we would have more strands. So in their primitive minds, they had a whole agenda to annihilate us because they knew that the genetics was going to play a big role in the future on this planet. So in their minds, they thinking we're going to just annihilate the superior race and get rid of them. That's why they didn't document. That's why they hid us up under different labels and names. So that way they can try to eliminate us before our genetics awaken and we come online and figure it out. The goal was for them to kill God. And if they couldn't kill us, to hide us in plain sight. That's why they have been trying to derail us from America to look across seas, calling Africa or a Kebalan the motherland. When all actuality, you already in the motherland. They know exactly who you are. Why you think the Vatican worship the Black family behind closed doors? Because they know you are God. And they know the carbon woman is the supreme creator. She's the mitochondrial God. And that is the Indian woman, the indigo, carbon, copper woman. It all boils down to you and your genetics because you have the superior genetics on the planet. We are even the gods of the Africans. The Great Awakening started right here on the soils of ancient Egypt, which is what they call America. We the ones who helped wake up the rest of the world. Everybody else was behind. It's not a part of the natural order for an inferior being to rule over a superior being. They can't keep a supreme creator down for too long because we was going to rise. It's in our genetics to excel. Why you think the Africans just woke up like not too long ago? They looking for us. They're learning from us. We're teaching them. The gods started the Great Awakening. We started this movement. We have more strands than anybody on this planet. That's why they did not test us. Because the plan was to kill us. We have anywhere between 12 to 24 to 30 to 48 strands of DNA. That's what we carry. We are the gods. We are the Elohim. We are Israel. When Israel is broken down, it comes from Kemet, Isis, the great mother, Ra, the sun. We come from the eye of Ra. El is the Elohim. We are the Elohims. That's why we are called Israel. The Elohims are the elders. We are the elder gods. We are a part of the original Emerald Order. We are the Orphans. The Bible talk about the high-ranking angels or angels of light. That's the Orphans, the cherubims, and the seraphims. They are called the throne. That is us. The Ezekiel will is you, and the Ezekiel will exists within you. The Ezekiel will is the will within wills. Your chakras are your wills. They are your thrones. You are the will within the will of God. You are an angel of light. Light beings. The Bible describes them as celestial beings, and that's exactly who we are, the celestial being that have been hidden in plain sight. Because see, their goal was to kill God. We are the gods of this entire planet. We are the founders and the creators. Now, Autumn is Atom, which is Adam. That is us. Autumn is known as the primary god in ancient Egypt mythology, the god that was present when there was nothing else present, not even the physical world. I told y'all, those who have a soul is primordial. That means that we was here before the physical world came into existence. That is you, Autumn. He's green is because we were once green and we rusted in the earth atmosphere. That's why a lot of our children is still being born with little green spots on them. It says Autumn originally existed in his egg within the primeval waters, being born during the primordial flood, becoming the source of everything that was created after him. We came first and everything else is secondary when it comes to us. We come from the celestial waters. Y'all better go back to Egypt mythology because you are in Egypt and it is about you. It stated that Autumn, which is Atom, became the source of everything. I'm going to say that again. Became the source of everything. This is all about you, God. This is us. We are a part of the Emerald Order, the green people. What did they say when we first came here? We rusted in the earth atmosphere. We were once what? Green, just like nature. Autumn, Atom, he came into existence on his own. That's us. Now we are the double diamond Orpheum crystals line. Where does the crystals exist? Within the cerebrum. That is the sacred secretion oil that is produced within the cerebrum. Okay, we are also diamond people because when carbon is placed up under a lot of pressure and heat, what does it turn to? A diamond. That's why they say diamonds are forever. The seraphims and the orphims and the cherubims means burning ones. What does ether means? We know that 9 ether is the Africans, but we are the 12 ether and beyond because we are even higher than 9 ether. We are 12 ether and beyond. Now, ether means 9 existing gases that comes together to create the ether energy, which is the God energy. Ether means to burn or the burning ones, which means the same thing as the Orphims, which is the celestial beings, which is us. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. What a wonderful time to be alive. So, the Africans have 9. The rest of the world have 6, but the so-called African Americans, which is the indigo, the Elohims, we have anywhere between 12 to 24 to 30 to 48. Now, who is the gods? You.